Okay, so you are all welcome again to today's lesson. Today we are going to be talking about the layers panel. So I'm going to be I'm going to teach you how to use the layers panel effectively. The layers panel is a particular tool that allows you to swift in your work. When you are working and you don't know how to use the layers panel, you find it very difficult. The layers panel allows you to see the positions of every layer, whether a text, a picture, or anything that you put on your work, the position of it, and it allows you to work on certain things without interfering with other stuff, right? So for instance, let me choose something that, let me go to my project and pick this one. Okay, so you see this particular flyer that I made for someone. Let me just work around it. Let me go to the layers panel. So you see everything here, everything on the flyer is here, right, from the beginning to the end. So you see this, for instance, let me pick something from, okay, let me pick this logo, right? Now the logo is somewhere down here. This is the logo, right? Let me move it forward. So the logo is above everything. Now when you pick this logo has a lock key, like the padlock over here, and the I key, which allows you to hide it or show it. And we have the editing key, which is like a notebook or a paper and a pen, and then we have the delete, right? So for instance, I am working, I don't want to be interfered by anything. What I do is that I just lock it. So when I lock it and I come back, right, you see other stuff will move, but this particular logo will not move. So let me lock everything and show you something. I'm locking everything. So when you click on the padlock and it becomes red, it means that that particular thing has been locked. So let me lock it. Okay, now with this logo, for instance, right, when I was creating it, I had already created the logo, or I had a sample logo that I was looking on. So I chose it, I imported it from my gallery, and I hid it. So after I bring it forward, you see it. Let me put it on top of everything. Okay, so putting it on top of everything, you realize that that logo has come on top of everything. I haven't, this is the logo I created, so I created the logo first, even before, or this is the logo I saw, and then I emulated it just by editing, like creating something which is similar with different ways, or different, yeah, based on the customer specification. So let me go back and show you something. Now this particular logo is on top. Maybe I was using it to design something. When I don't need it on my work, I just hide it, right? Now you realize that I have closed everything. Every layer has been closed, so anything I touch here will not move. Let me go back to the layers panel and open something. Okay, this one, call/WhatsApp. Now I have call/WhatsApp. Where is it? Okay, I have unlocked it. Now when I come here, I can move it anywhere I want. So assuming that I want to re-edit this, I want to change the size of it, to it, I can do it without the interference of any other objects here, because I have locked all the other objects. Let me go back and open some other objects. Let me open this. Let me open this. Open this. Open this. Open this. So now I've opened about 4 other items. So maybe I want to make this big. So realize I want to work on this particular call or WhatsApp, but it is also okay. You realize that it will other stuff on the flyer will be interfered, right? So all you need to do is that when you are not working on a particular thing, you just do what? You close it. So when I close it, it helps me. So I just let me go back, undo. So all you need to do is that you have to close them. When you close the layers, it allows you to work without you having problem whether something will interfere with the other or not. So that is the basic explanation. Now let's go back and look at something. Let me pick a shape. Okay, so I have this box here, this square here. It's green. Okay, no, it's green. Let me pick another shape. I've picked another shape and I've colored it. Let me give it a different color. Okay, now I want this yellow one to be behind the green. I just go to my layers panel. You see there are some dots here. These dots, right? I just put my hand on the dots. You have to carefully select it. So I just put my hand on the dots. You realize that this particular green layer has become small. Then I move it up. So when I move it up, it means that the green layer is above the yellow one, right? So I just come back and my green is above the yellow one. That is one work of the layers panel. So it allows you to arrange. That's what we call layers. It allows you to arrange your objects on your image. Now let me teach you something very simple. This is yellow. I want to, maybe I need a frame, right? A square frame. So I want to cut the yellow part, that yellow thing. I want to make it like a frame and put something inside. So what I do is that this green, I go to make it white. I make the green white, right? So let me change the color to white. Okay, so I've made this green white. Then I come to the layers panel. Then I click on this, right? So when you click on it, when I click on this, then I'll select 1, 2. I've selected the 2 of them. Then you see this particular 2 boxes that allows you to merge them. So I click on it and they tell me, are you sure you want to merge the selected object? Then I click on OK. So after clicking on OK, it means that the 2 objects have been merged. So when I move them, they are together now, right? They are now one object. So now because I've selected it, now come here. When you scroll, you realize there's something like erase color. This erase color. So when I click on erase color, enable it, then the white will be erased. So the white goes away with some parts of the yellow one. So I have made the frame I wanted to make. Very simple. Now let me show you another thing. Let's say I want to, let me show you another thing. Okay, let me create another. Okay, I have this box. Let me give it a color green. Then okay, I have no green. Then I have let me go for another box again. Just another box. I made it black. Then let me come and merge it. So when I click on it, I merge the two. Okay, now I have merged the two. Then I go to erase color. You realize that nothing has been erased. In colors or graph or visual art, or when you are dealing with colors, black is considered, or white is considered not to be a color. So you can use white to erase other colors, but you can't use black to erase. That is why when I did it, it did not what? Erase. Now let me undo and come back to, okay, now let me go and pick my white color. Okay, this is my white color. Then I merge them. Now I've merged them. Then I go to erase color. Boom. Then it erases. So this is very simple, right? Okay, now there are a lot of things you can do with the layers panel. Okay, now again with the layers panel, let me pick this object. Okay, I need a test. I need to design a 3D logo, right? A 3D logo. Let me write something. Let me edit this. Okay, I want to make a 3D logo, so let me choose a particular font that will make it look okay. This is it. Now I want to add some shape to it. Let me deselect, go and pick some like let me pick something like this. I come and put it on top of this. Then I copy it, make it smaller, choose the first one, give it a different color. Then I go and pick this and put it on it. Then I merge the two of them. 1, 2, boom. Then I merge them. After merging them, then I come to erase color. Then I erase, right? Then I change the color of the object that has been selected. I make it white. Make it white. Boom. Then this is it. Then I go back here, object, shapes. I pick another shape, decrease the size, put it here. This is okay. Then let me copy it, copy this, go to crop, change the position. Then I come and put this here, right? Come and put Then I go to the layers panel, then I merge all of them. They have been merged, right? So I've merged all of them. I need to give it a texture. I'm creating a 3D logo on a wall, so I merge this. I go to texture. When I click on texture, I have to go to my gallery to go and choose something. So let's say I want a golden texture. Okay, no, let me choose this silver texture. It's not even silver. Then the texture of that kind of silver color comes here. So let me scale it and make it the way I want it to be. Okay, this is okay for me. Then I go to 3D shape, enable perspective. No, I want it oblique, right? Then I decrease the depth small. Then the color, I make it a different color, right? Wow, darken it a little. You see, so simple. Then I go and import an image. So I have some walls here that, okay, let me pick this wall. Okay, so this wall, this is the wall I picked, right, in front of the whole work. So I just go to the layers panel and bring the wall down. Then the wall is now in front of it, right? This. So I just give this a small shadow and give it some shadow. It makes it look as though it is imprinted on the wall, right? So now this is it. Let me choose mine. I've chosen the wall. I want to give the wall some 3D rotation, so I rotate it. Let me rotate it up a little on this side. Okay, right, so I've rotated the wall the way it is. I like it. Choose this. It is now a shape. Then I go and rotate it. No, 3D rotate. When you are rotating, make sure that you are rotating it to this, the angle that you rotated. So you see that it's very easy to design 3D logos in this form. It's very simple. It all depends. This particular one is not very bold or not very nice because of the background and the colors chosen. So all you need to do is that you have to combine your colors well and make the perfect work out of it. So the layers panel is really a helpful device that allows us to make a lot of things very easy. Okay, let me lock this and show you something again. Now with the layers panel too, you can also use it to do some editing. For instance, you are working on something and it hides, let's say this particular thing. Let me move it somewhere. Let me unlock it and move it. Okay, I've moved it somewhere that I can't find where it is on the screen. So I just come here, click on that paper and pen icon, then I click here, this is position. So when I click on the position, then I just manipulate it, so you realize that it comes on the screen, right? So sometimes you might be working on something and you lose track of where it is. Just go to the layers panel, locate it, and move it to where you want to move it. Very simple. Okay, so I think that is about the layers panel for today. I hope you understood everything. If you don't understand anything, please leave whatever you don't understand at the comment section, and we'll make sure to get back to you. Or you can also ask your questions in the WhatsApp group. Thank you very much.